So it says start by the big oak tree. So let's kind of draw ourselves a big oak tree. It says to go 15 steps north. So north would be this way. We're going to go 15 steps this way. It says then to go 30 steps south. So 15 are going to take me back to where I started from. So it'll end up being 15 this way, correct? Okay. And then walk south a third of the steps that we just walked south. So how many did we just walk south? Total. 15 and then 15 was 30. So what would a third of 30 be? 10. So we're going to go another 10 steps, which is going to put us at 25. And start digging. Okay? So we should be what? If we were going to describe this, 25 steps south of the big oak tree. How do we find the answer? Drew a little picture. Drew a diagram. Try number one. Number one, and try these. It says Terry cannot find the treasure. He notices a smudge on the 3 in the directions for step 2. He thinks it should read walk 90 steps south. So where is the treasure if he is right? He thinks it should say 90 instead of, what, 30? For step 2. He thinks the 3 is a 9. So step 1, is there anything different about step 1? Step 1 is what? 15 north? Yeah? So he's going to walk 15 steps to the north. Step 2, he thinks is what? 90. So if I go down 15, that's going to take me back where I started from. How many are left? 15 from 90? 75. So I'm going to be all the way down here at 75 steps south. Step 3 then says what? Step 3 in your book? Walk south a third of the steps we just walked south. Just go. Go check and make sure there's no P on the seat. How many did we just walk? No. 90. We went from the top here, got down to 15, walked an additional 75, which took us there. So what's a third of 90? 30. So I'm going to go 30 more steps. It's going to put me where? Add 30 to 75. So I'm going to go 105 steps south. You know your directions? You know that? North, south, east. Point to the north. Point to the west. South. North. South. East. West. North. You know where the lake is? Lake is toward the east. Take a look at any map, right? You see the state of Wisconsin? Right? Here, where's Lake Michigan? Over here. Where's Milwaukee? Right about there in the state of Wisconsin? No idea? Marissa? Oh, you're stretching. I hate when that happens. Try number 2. Read it, solve it. So we're going to have a starting point, right? Yoko walks 50 steps to the east. So which direction was that? Well, this is real life. When I said north, south, east, west, it's real life. Real life, right now from where you're standing. Okay? If I told you, go outside in the snow and walk to the north, you walk that way. Okay? But if we're looking at direction on a paper, then you go just like you were looking at a map. Okay? So 50 steps to the east, what's the next one? 45 steps back to the west, which is going to put us where? 5 so far still east, right? Okay? And then 20 steps to the east from the 5 puts us at 25, right? Where is the treasure located? 25 steps to the east. That's number 2. Try number 3. Try number 3. On day 1 of a sailing trip, Ted sailed 10 miles north. Okay? So there's our starting point. He went 10 miles north. On day 2, he sailed 12 miles south. So if I go 10 south, I'm left over how many? Okay? So I'm currently 2 south. Then it says, on day 3, he sailed 1/4 as many miles as he sailed on day 2, south of 1/4. How many did he sail on day 2? 12. What's 1/4 of 12? 3. So he went 3 more where? South. So now he's at, 5 miles south. Try number 4. Okay. 4. Looks like it's a water one. What information can you give me? Yes. 33 meters to the where? Well, 33 meters all the way to the bottom, right? Okay. The treasure, however, sits where? Yeah. A floating treasure? Says the treasure chest sits on where? A rock at the bottom, which is how much? Okay, so the treasure, is that a treasure? There we go. And it's 7 meters from the bottom. So if I go all the way down here, but spare myself 7, basically take the 7 away from the 33, 26. How would I represent that with an integer? Is that positive 26? Probably be, because I was going all the way down, below the surface. Okay. So what'd you get yesterday, Larissa? Need a reason for going? What did you have? Huh. Problem solving decision, choose the operation. If you want to work with someone that's, I'll even let you, if you want to move today and sit by someone you want to work with, that's okay. But just groups of 2, like these guys here can't do a group of 4. So Frank, if you're going to work with Liam, then you have to like maybe slide over a little bit, or otherwise you're going to be turning around talking to him, and Ed's going to turn around talking to Hassan. You're going to have a group of 4. Okay? Or you can work by yourself. But worksheet 11-9 for tomorrow.